You'd probably fill it up with fucking milk.
But you brought up an entire bar fridge to your bedroom with 3 beers in it. What's the point?
I think the main priority is to keep his tampons cold.
You know what? I got this full size fridge freezer off eBay for 20 quid.
Oh, that's such a steal.
Just do that.
Yeah.
And it's got an ice compartment on the bottom.
It's got a plastic Tupperware box that I fill with ice cubes.
Very nice.
Very big ice cubes though. I've got some of those silicon huge ice cube trays.
Yeah, they're fucking noisy as well.
No, these ones are even noisier. I only got this new today.
Like fucking boulders clacking together.
Yeah, but you won't be able to weigh yourself, I think.
I don't know if it's a real discussion, but I'm kind of with you on I prefer a really thick, big, solid ice block.
Yes,
so do I.
Small little ones.
Yeah.
It takes longer to melt.
Well, you can get at least multiple top-ups with a decent ice cube.
I prefer my full glass to be made of ice.
I got one of them silicon trays with huge round ice cubes. It's like 2 parts that you put inside each other.
Oh yeah.
They don't work. Don't get one of those.
Yes, I made the mold for them, and then I used it once, and I was like, "This is a fucking bollocks."
Absolutely.
It takes like 4 fucking weeks for the thing to be frozen solid.
Well, it's just not that. They'll freeze overnight. But you try keeping the 2 fucking compartments together while you're filling it up.
Yeah.
No, mine fitted into each other.
Bit, didn't they?
Well, you could do it with like several G clumps, but that might work.
Speaking
I
of
just prefer the big, huge square things. My ice machine. I've got an ice machine on my fridge. This is scintillating conversation for the beginning of the live, by the way. I've got an ice machine on the front of my fridge. I've got one of them big double door American fridge freezers.
Is it connected to mains water?
It is, yeah.
Oh, and that's the best.
It's the best one. However, the ice machine packs up when it gets too warm.
Yes.
So what's the fucking point? When you
machine.
really need it, it doesn't fucking work. You've got to like adjust the temperature of the fridge and the freezer to adjust to the ambient fucking temperature of the kitchen, which at the minute is about 30 degrees.
Well, please let me know which fridge that is, and then I'll make sure not to buy that one. Because
it's a Samsung. You think it'd be all right? It's a Samsung. It's a good one. It's like $1,000.
Jesus.
I inherited it. I didn't buy it.
Oh.
Well, so I had a lot to do with it being purchased. What you really want, Mum, is one of these. And now it's mine. So,
And put this in your wall for next week. I mean, what?
Anyway, now that we've bored everyone fucking half to death, let's start the show, shall we? We're 3 minutes in and we've not even fucking done anything. We're on the VT, mate, for the love of God.
There's only one Saturday show, baby.
Saturday, are you ready? There's only one Saturday show. Let's go! Let's go.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 104. Wants to join us? Apply within. I don't think it's for the permanent.
No, look, it is. Do you know what? I read it back. It did look like we were trying to employ somebody.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Just, we had a blank date on the diary. We haven't booked anyone in this week, so But I don't think of. There's a lot of new people out there that haven't really got a platform to come and show us what they do and shit. So,
well, if anyone's got any like advice on ice cubes, where do they go? They got to come here, haven't they?
Do you know what I mean? Apparently, size matters.
Size
Yeah.
matters.
The
And
number one
temperature.
Saturday show.
Yeah, so let us know. Let us know in the chat what your favorite ice cube is,
Yeah.
and we'll get round to the comment. If you can pin the comments up as they come in about the ice cubes, because
Yeah, literally nobody's mentioned it yet at all.
oh yeah, Breeze Tones.
Speaking
You,
of
uh,
There
ice
you go. What does that mean?
Don't know.
Red hot.
Reverse osmosis.
Red hot water.
Red hot water.
Yeah, red hot
Breeze
water.
Tones, Adam. How you doing, Adam?
I don't think that's right, actually, Mike. To be honest,
RO is reverse osmosis. It's like when you put it through twin filters, like Brita filters is a bit like reverse.
Oh
osmosis.
yes. I know
So
you
then
mean.
what? Your ice cubes don't get those little bubbles inside them? Without
Scott,
Yeah.
you have a head. Your brain fascinates me.
Why?
In the last 24 hours, you've gone up 3,000 IQ points
It's
somewhere.
unbelievable. Last night, he was like Inspector Clouseau.
Did he almost go savant?
It's just, and then now he's giving us fucking reverse osmosis. What the cock?
I know exactly what it is. Scott must have been late in the last 3 days because he plugged into a Genius, obviously.
Do you know what though? Do you know what actually? Let's think about this. He talks about constantly shagging dead old ladies, and he's also highly intelligent.
Mm.
Absolute psychopath.
Yeah.
Definitely a
Dexter.
psychopath.
We knew
Yeah,
that anyway.
that's me.
Dexter material.
Yeah, we knew what Scott was like anyway. We just don't tell other people until now.
I only drink Carlin just to put people off the scent.
On the plus point though, if they take the picture from here, they'll never be able to find out who you are.
Breezetown says yes, it is that hardness, control, and clarity. It's true. I'm weird. There's two of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam's. Yeah. He's a fucking.
Well, he is.
pedantic
And you
fanatic.
can tell.
He's a perfect person. He's a
You can
great
tell.
dude.
He is.
Yeah,
So if he says use a reverse osmosis water, then you go and do that.
I wouldn't even know what to do with that. I use
Vapor Bunny
filtered
said
water.
PMSL, Brent. What does that mean?
It's similar to
laughing.
It's a bit
Pissing
like
myself laughing.
Mm.
2024 now.
I'm glad I could make you wet, Bunny.
Hey.
Has anybody done anything this week worth talking about besides ice cubes?
Absolutely.
Actually, something genuinely fucking hilarious happened to me today, and I still, when I think about it, I still can't stop laughing. I was out front of the house. It's a nice day, so I thought, and we're going mixing that. If we're going on a road journey, I have this thing where I've got to clean my car, like give it a good detail.
100%.
You do that.
Pop
I
up the
always do that.
tires, check the oil.
Do all that kind of shit, and I'll
Yeah.
clean everything. And I was cleaning it, and I was doing it for about an hour. I was good clean, and the neighbour went past the Ginnell end of our road with this big dog, big husky thing, beautiful dog, and he walks past, and I'm cleaning my car, and he goes, "Oh, do you want to come and do mine when you've done yours?" Oh, fucking hell! I pissed myself laughing when he did that.
Oh, no.
It's hilarious.
I,
So
I,
funny.
I keep thinking about it, and it just tickles me. He's dead now. I killed him.
Yeah. I
Classic.
was going to say, it must be the same guy that comes down our road.
It's
We've
hilarious.
got
It's so funny. So
So
fucking funny.
same person comes down our road every time I'm doing
Oh,
the
yes.
car. There's another one up there if you want.
I tell you what wasn't funny. I didn't realise when I was going to clean the car. I don't know if you're the same. If you're going to clean your car, I have to shine the tyres. I've got to do a tyre dressing. You
No,
have to.
I'm not that pedantic.
It looks so much better when you dress tyres. But I've run out of tyres, so I went to Halfords to get some, just to get some tyre dressing.
Auto Glim tyre job.
No, it's not the best
We
one.
went to
It's not the
Whole
best one,
Foods to get
actually.
tire wax.
It's good, but it's not. It's not right. It's good, but it's not right.
But it's not right.
I went there just for a bottle of that and came back with a Karcher pressure washer and a bag of stuff that came to about 200 quid.
Steph went to Morrison's last night and got some cherry coke. Put it in the car, and on the way back, it exploded everywhere.
Fucking hell, no.
Boomed everywhere in the car, and it's up the fucking roof and everything now. But she went back to Morrison's, took the bottle, and she said, "I don't want any money for it, like, but I'm just warning you that you got a dodgy batch because this literally just exploded, and it was just sitting there. There was no bumps or no nothing, and they told us to get a car validated, and they pay for that. They give her the money back for the coke and told her to get a new coke as well.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
That's like
nice.
Jeremy Clarkson's cider.
All right, then.
That's a fucking problem because now everyone's going to start doing that.
Yes.
Well, everyone on here,
I
anyway.
had an amusing little story this week because Ange has been away for she went away last Thursday and came back this Tuesday. So I picked her up from the airport and she says, do you know what? She says, I was thinking about you all the while I was away. I said, oh, that's really nice. You know, when you're away, it's that. She says, yeah, everywhere I went, I was just reminded of you. And I said, what, everywhere? I was thinking, oh, you know, there must be like people around there that were really good looking and, you know,
Bald.
yeah, pretty fit looking. And she says, no, every time I went on the public transport, I saw this.
Bald.
Which is really nice. Which is really nice. Love you too.
Bubble on. Who's got Facebook open?
Yeah, I got to shut it. Sorry, it's me. Very unprofessional.
Bubble on.
That's a nice message, Paul.
I thought so.
CC Coils says, normally I wash the car and the frickin' birds shit all over it.
Do you remember Pearl from Blade?
Who?
Pearl. She was that bad that they went to the room and she's the one that sat down with all the monitors.
Oh, her.
Yeah. Just a message that in that group there just reminds me of that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
I hope they got the names underneath anyway. Otherwise, how would you tell them apart? Right. Let's read the chat out. Let's say hello to chatters.
Fucking hell, mate. Well done. Didn't start the buffet or anything.
Remember,
Hey,
more beer. That's the thing. I
it's
need
just
more
what
beer.
it is. It's beer. You didn't have enough alcohol last week.
It's that
Right.
new haircut. Everyone feels smarter with a new haircut.
Except for Samson.
Yes.
I-
true.
He just felt weaker.
Right, CC Coils again. First, top of the tree. First feckers. Ha 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 ha. I believe he wrote that on Wednesday.
Yes.
So well done, Ian. And welcome back once again. Julian Broom is back. Welcome to the show again, Julian. I think Julian Broom was the winner last week, wasn't he? Did he win the mat? No, he
bought the mat.
Charity
charity
donation.
mat.
Yeah.
Yeah, saw that and brilliant. What did it go to?
50 quid.
50 quid.
Oh, what charity was it?
Children with cancer, he sent his
Children
to.
with cancer.
Fantastic. Nice one,
Yeah.
mate. Appreciate that. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Welcome back again. We've also got well, just them two talking for a while. Matthew, Mr. Warthog 78 is in again, showing
What's up,
pictures of meat and things. He's probably
Tins of tomatoes.
And hot dogs.
yeah, he'll be doing all that. No doubt I'll get some pictures in a bit of some delicious looking steaks because he's a wanker like that. Delicious. Hey, fatty bum bum.
Hey, Faddy.
And I feel like I've not. I was
Hey,
thinking
mate.
today. I feel like I've not actually spoken to Faddy for months.
It's been a while.
Text messages. It's been a long time. I think we need to get Faddy back on.
Yeah.
Back
Is
on.
it-
Faddy,
Oh, we need an update of what's happening with his juice brand and things like that. You know.
It's in the mix.
yeah, don't we all? Yeah, that'd be nice. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Hey, don't start Inspector fucking Go-Go gadget off again.
Right, John Vapor Joker. Good evening, sir. Nice that you are back again. Breeze Tones, always good to see you, fella. Frankie Jazz, 24/7. Have I gone to the bottom?
Nice. No?
Why is I've got no scroll?
Oh.
There you go. Sorry, it's back.
You also got no chill,
I got no chill. Dave
got no
Childs.
no cap.
Right, this has been a dick. David Childs, where were you? Where were you? I've lost you. There he is, David Childs. Evening all, hope you are all keeping cool. I've got 2 fans of mate. I'm all good. Hope you're well too. Dino.
Dinosaur.
Good to see you, Dino, mate. Nicky Maynard, the legend that is. Good evening, Nicky. I hope you are well, my friend.
Wine gums.
My friend. I don't think I've ever said that in my life, ever.
Hello there, my friend.
Literally just came out.
Hello, my friend.
Nicky Maynard, my friend.
Me old chump.
Who Who else have we got? Nigel Moxon, Foxy Moxie. What's up, Foxy Moxie? Hope you well, mate. Do you know what I've noticed since knowing Nigel? My pepper on my meals is building up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I can see how he's got to where he is. Because every time I make a meal, now I love white pepper, I love it, but it's getting more and more and more. And now my meals are starting to look dusty. Just saying.
Let's go back to ice cubes, shall we?
I've got all the best information tonight, mate. Seriously. BBG, Beta Very God. John, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Space Turtles in again. Thankfully, Space Turtles back. With a blank emoji, a blank. Words have lost me.
I think he's having a wank.
Evening Turtle. How you are, mate? Jane Dawood is in again.
Hi, Jane.
I have an apology, Jane Dawood.
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 Dawood, like Sandstorm Dawood.
Jane Dawood.
Are we all doing it wrong again?
I think we need.
Please reply and comment which one of us is
it
getting
Dowd? It's
last
not
name
just
now.
Dowd. I meant to say it was Dawood.
Dawood.
It's not Dawood. It's not.
But it's definitely not Darude, like you said.
It is Dawood Sandstorm.
Is it Dowd? Is it Dowd?
Dawood.
Jane, whatever it is.
Paul is
Anyway.
right. Which one?
Well, what I was trying to say to apologise to Jane because she sent Joe something through the post, right, in a little jiffy bag that said Mrs. J. Foster. And when it came to the door, I thought, why the fuck is people still sending my mum stuff? Because her name was Janice. So I opened it and I realised, oh, this is for Joe. I keep forgetting her name's Foster because we're married now. So I opened it. And her name's Jay.
You're right. You've got all the best info tonight.
Honestly, that's 3 times now. I am fucking.
That's 3 hot topics.
You need to put your marriage certificate in a little frame in the hallway by the front door, and then every time
her name changed. Her name changed.
Bugs,
Not today.
Only your internet that's struggling today.
No, seriously, no. I should probably stop drinking this.
You should drink more, mate. Drink more.
Moving on.
Anyway.
John McClintock, the legend that is John McClintock. Good evening, you lovely lot.
Evening, Squire.
Good evening to you, sir, you fucking ledge. Neil Pitts. Good evening, Neil Pitts. Hope you're well, sir.
Neil.
Thank you for joining us again. Vape Bunny. Good evening, Vape Bunny. Always a pleasure to see you, my dear. John Vaping Joker. Have I said that?
JVJ.
But if not, hello.
Hey, mate.
Hi. Hope you're well. Who else have we got? GT fucking Twin Cam. Good evening, GT fucking Twin Cam. I love how he changed his name just to not complicate Wafdom, who got it wrong constantly. GTT
I think it
Wincam.
was somebody else that went GTT Wincam.
It was Wafdom. Literally one of the biggest car heads I know. Who else have we got? Stuart Valentine, you fucking bandit.
Fucking
Good evening, sir. Hope you well.
Yeah. Good to see you, mate.
Who else we got? Who else?
Actually,
have
sorry.
we got?
Good evening, Stu.
Mickey, is that Mick Review stuff? Is that his new name? Is that Mickey Love's new name?
Yeah. Mickey Love.
Mickey Love.
Mick Reviews.
Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, Mick. I'm very much looking forward to that party.
Yep.
AJ Lawney, sexy AJ, is in the house. Excuse me. Who else have we got? Graham's up. Fuck me.
No.
He was still posting music at 6 o'clock this morning. So
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's why he's still up.
probably not. He's probably still up. Evening, G. How are you, mate?
I can't even see him.
Presto Whitney. Hey, Presto.
Hey, Presto. I get it.
Hey,
Presto.
Presto. Ah, fuck.
Now it's my turn to lose people on the freaking list. Look.
Yeah, is it jump for you? Adam Mayer. Good evening, Adam Mayer. Hope you well, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
I will
Adam
find
Mayer.
people.
Who else have we got? Who else have we got? That is the question. I'm going to say, Aidan Birch. Even Aidan, that's a new name, is it not?
Possibly.
He's been in
Any,
before.
any takers on that being any different than what I just said? Aidan
Yeah,
Birch,
he's been in before. He's been in before.
has he? Oh, well, welcome back, Aidan Birch.
there you
Thank
are.
you for joining us.
Good
I
evening.
was going to say also good evening to Mark Todd, whether he's there or not. I like to cover my bases now.
It's always worth it.
Always worth it because you know it just jumps. It gets to about 3/4 down the list, then when you start scrolling, it just goes straight to the bottom. So you
When
miss
somebody
loads.
types a new message, it resets.
Anias is in.
Mr.
Good evening, Anias. How you are, mate? We've also got John Paul Glasgow again and Rianne. Good evening to you two.
Mr. Mark Top, because I know you can't see his name anyway, so I'll say it.
No, say it anyway. Somebody called Mike. Just Mike.
Just Mike.
Just Mike.
Maybe
Good to see
Mike.
Mike.
There he is. There he is.
He's
Mike.
in.
There he is.
Is he in?
He's in.
Fucking see.
Told you it was always
It's
worth
like a no. I look at Paul there. You could see the chubby come up on his face.
No,
I think that might be it. If a face could get an erection, Paul's is it. Right, there you go. I think that's everyone. I don't think I've missed anyone. If I have missed you, then I do apologise. But please, by all means, write in chat. Max will come.
See
Write it
you.
anyway. Write it anyway. I want to see if it comes through.
Yeah, see how many people can write Max a cunt in chat just for a laugh. See if we can get everyone. Just everyone, just write Max a cunt in chat for a
I'm
laugh.
just going to delete them as they come in. Anybody that puts that, I'm timing out. Right.
Challenge accepted. Max a cunt, capital letters, Paul. That's all right. Then it's just Mike. Mike can do the entire show on his own.
Is it good for algorithms?
I think it might be. I'm going to write it anyway. And capitals too, with exclamation marks.
Should we get on with the no content? Can Mike still run bumpers when he's not here?
Probably not. There he is.
It.
There I am.
Oh, look, the green screen's actually green.
Let's do Buffy. Let's do Buffy.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no
Right.
idea.
Nick,
what's
stop.
happened.
Stop, Nick. Stop.
He's broke the fourth wall.
I don't know what's happened. It's all gone horribly
Everyone
wrong.
thought that was real as well. You've just spoiled
It's
the
all gone
illusion.
horribly wrong.
You've ruined it, haven't you?
Nah.
Look at that sultry photo. He's like,
I know, yeah. Grr, grumble, grumble. Hey? What's like is one of the lead people from EDL.
That's a massive
background.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I've got one of Mike here. Hang on.
Oh, look, your new arse is coming on nice, Brent.
Yeah. Got one of Mike.
I'm broken.
I'm sorry, but mine looks a little bit special, huh?
Might have been slightly edited, that one.
you broke it again. Brent, you broke it again. Now it's just white.
I am actually broken.
See, that's what you get.
We all are, Mark. We all are. Deep down inside, that's what alcohol fixes.
That's why we come here to talk to each other.
Hey, look at Paul and Ollie next to each other. We've done it. We fucking
Right?
brought them together.
Wait.
Unfortunately, Paul still has control. Well,
Blumkin, how did that beer get full? You started the show with a big sip of a fresh beer.
I just went and got home.
If I was Mike, I'd be actually quite happy right now. The only two people that called him a cunt was me and Paul.
I think anyone without a spanner can't write it. I think that's a problem. I bet there's people that have wrote it.
Oh, yes, because of the swear word.
No,
what have you done, Mike? What have you done? What have you done?
I really don't know.
Can you use anything? Is it just your backgrounds that have gone?
Yeah, the whole camera's gone.
No, it's not because we can see you.
Yeah, seriously.
Can you?
For real?
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah.
Hang on. Carry on. Carry on.
Anyway, just for the fans.
Can you run a bumper?
Yes.
That's Ice Cube for you.
That's a small ice cube, Nick. That.
Yeah, no.
Because I've run out of drink, and that's still the size of my ice cube. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, mine was that size, but I've been waiting for the buffet that long because that was going to be in my buffet.
Have half of you fuckers seriously had a stroke today? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Paul, do you want to run the buffet bumper?
I'll press some buttons while Mike recovers whatever the fuck's happened to him.
Yeah,
I think it's heat exhaustion.
See, what I've now found is the photograph of something that Nerves has no doubt sent to Mike. You sack of shit.
Hey, oh,
I haven't done anything.
you see me mush?
I haven't done anything, honestly.
Get your mods out, get your tanks out, get your drippers out, get your borrows out, get your pods out, get your pods out. Get your deck out, get your bull popper mod out.
One of those magical balls that just disappears.
I'll kick us off, shall I?
You shall.
Right, I got this thing. It come, Pugs. It come.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, it's actually really good, to be fair.
It's good, isn't it? Got
Yeah,
mine in the chat in a minute. It's actually, I'm taking it to Mick's tomorrow because Mick said bring pod kits. Even though they do vape in the house, bring pod kits. I don't know what that meant, so I'm just bringing pod kits.
Yeah, I'll bring some pockets. Yeah, I got that sour blue raspberry in there. And I got the mod that everyone's trying to get hold of but can't.
Lucky for us, we've got them coming out of our arse.
Yeah. I'm a Max, I'm a fucking big boy, I'm a whatever the fuck it is. And I got the Voltro 30 RM on there. And I got some Pixie juice in there. Very nice. And that's actually me. That's all I've been vaping, and I'm on some Rubicon and Blood Orange gin.
Nice.
Ooh.
Getting fucking fancy. Getting fancy as fuck. Ollie, over to you.
Oh, cool. I am hot pink as well.
That's your dad's.
Now we rotate.
What, like you share his fucking beer as well?
I don't even think he sees his dad anymore. I don't think anybody sees his dad now.
No, I don't actually know where he's gone.
He's completely disappeared off the planet.
Scott, can you find out, please?
Yeah, no, I've got people listening now. I've got
Legal
back to basics, Boulevard Shattered in there. Back to basics, and then I'm still have got the.
Go on, have a vape on it. Don't put the cap on there.
Don't put that cap on.
Don't put the cap on. You don't need it.
Ferocious vape, no cap.
Mike, you wouldn't understand.
What?
He said, why is that mod hard to get hold of? He wouldn't understand why it is hard to get hold of.
Oh, it's so confusing when there's another person called Mike.
Yeah, change your name, Mike.
Yeah. You're...
Mike, you actually look like a very insecure 12-year-old girl sat there at the minute.
You do?
Feels naked, doesn't he? He's like,
I've completely lost all of my settings. I can't change anything.
Show us on the doll where he touched you. Oh.
Ooh.
what's happening, Mike? What have you done?
I don't know.
Restart. Turn it off, turn it on again.
I can't because I'm
Oh, you
running.
can't because you're running it.
Oh yeah. I've done it off.
Can you not,
That was...
Well, Paul's here, so why can't Paul?
It would still. This is a live platform. It's running now, so if you duck, it shouldn't log it out, should it?
Shouldn't do.
If we go, people, we'll see you next week.
We will be back. We will be
Right.
back.
Bear with me.
Ooh. All of us. Who knows?
The anticipation is palpable.
See what happens.
Still live.
We're live.
Still
We're live.
We're
live.
still live. Still live.
We're good. Yeah.
The show must go on.
While we're waiting for Mike to come back, we're going to watch Holly do a 120 watt ripper on the drop.
Yes.
No, Mickey, love. I'm just bringing Max to bring it to vape in the house. I'm bringing podkits to vape in the garden.
Yeah.
Have you got 120 watts on there, Ollie?
How do I show this? Yeah. I'm gonna have to. What does that say there? Oh, that's right. There we are. Oh,
There you go.
You can look at it yourself. You need to look at it on the camera. Jesus.
Yeah. Have you dripped? Have you dripped?
Eh?
Have shut up.
I put
Put fresh liquid on.
I put a bit on there just before.
Yeah, that's
we-
fine.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, I can see it from here. Go for it.
Right, here we go. 120 watt rep up for
Biggest
5
dry hit
seconds.
ever.
Oh, listen to that crackle.
Crackle.
Ah, throw. Champ.
There's no ways that was
Legend.
120 with that much cloud. You should have a ton
No,
of
because
cloud.
he wasn't inhaling. He wasn't inhaling.
Yeah,
that
you
much.
need
I'm
to
not
suck
mega
it.
big yet.
You need to suck it harder.
Suck that
With
thing
one-
like you're... Well, you know.
You probably, you probably
Fucking
don't
wet.
understand the concept. Have you? And pretend your dad's not listening. Have you ever smoked a bong?
Yeah, I might have dabbled here and there.
The same thing.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
but-
Come on, we want to see a proper vape now. Fucking do it, or you're staying there.
Why crying for? Why crying for?
I've
Bong,
got some
bong,
sauce in
bong
my-
hit. Bong hit. Is that smart?
I don't. You don't care. You spilled your fucking caviar on your wrist. Get the fucking thing hit.
Tomato soup. It's tomato soup.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
hit it.
Hang on
You
now.
got to suck like you've never sucked before.
Oh, it's thirsty now. Look, it's hard work. Get on with it, you little twat.
Whoa. More, man. Chill.
Do it. All of it. All of it.
Did you make it
Suck
wet?
hard. Suck hard. Straight in. That's not even. You're not trying. I can tell you're not trying.
It's
Do you know
really
what
hot.
the problem is, right? Thing is, if you suck harder, the vape will be cooler.
Yeah, but it hurts.
You need to bring more air in.
It hurts.
It won't hurt if you suck harder and quicker.
I know
honestly.
it sounds weird. We're absolutely right. You suck harder, you bring in more air into the RDA. But you've got to suck. If you do it slow, you burn 120 watts. You're getting hot vape and it's going nowhere. So you need to suck it through quick.
And hang on, Mike. We're punishing this little twat. He's doing 120 watts here. Get him back on.
You back? Oh, he's gone again.
What's he got? Why is he gone? Where's he gone?
I thought you just killed him because he disturbed us.
Yeah.
Right, Ollie, are you ready or what?
Ready for what?
Just
The
do what
proper
we said.
vape.
Honestly,
Fucking hell.
as much as you can get through it, do it.
What,
You ready
you
for
want
what?
to see the truth?
Fucking like Brian
Make
Ferguson.
sure- Oh my God! Did you pay
Just
for that?
suck it. Just suck it, Ollie. Suck it harder.
Just make sure you drip it.
I've killed him. I've killed him this time. Fucking show me your hair. We want to see you vape. Fucking vape that.
Oh, is it in timeout? Right.
Vape it.
Right, listen to the turbulence. Listen, look. Watch, Ollie. Watch.
Yeah, but I just don't think I've got.
That wasn't hot because I'm getting the air in.
80 watts. Just
It was hot. I've literally just burnt my tongue. What you're doing?
Just
He's psyching himself up.
Just do that and hover above it and suck all the vapor in.
I'm letting. Are you like I learned it last when I built it. You said when you put it on, you do it there, so the juice goes into the.
That's when you first wicking it, you pillock. Not now. You're fucking using it.
Oh, well, I didn't know, man. You should have specified. It sounds like a
I'm
you
going to
problem.
specify real good. Hit that fucking vape now, you prick.
Personally, it sounds like a you problem.
Just suck it. Suck
a me
it.
problem.
Suck it like you paid for it.
Mate.
Just whacking it back on. Can I lower the what?
Gecko Jenkins says I bet Ollie has the airflow fully closed.
I'll throw you a bone. You can drop it to 115. How about that?
Oh, go on there.
That'll save about 7 fucking tastefuls.
GT Twincam says do a short, hard pull.
Yeah. Like that deep breath you take before your boyfriend enters your bum.
Yeah, Vape Bunny, you're trying to inhale it like a pod kit. Just breathe it in. It's easier.
I don't think I've got the lungs for it.
Oh.
AJ says Puck sounds experienced telling Ollie to suck it harder.
Ollie, everyone on this panel has your dad's telephone number. If you die, we'll call him. Okay?
Turtle says if you suck that hard on my helmet, I want my £20 back.
Turtle also says suck it like spaghetti and Lady in the Tramp.
There
Are you
go.
ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
As hard as you can. As hard as you can. I want to see effort.
Breathe
Once you
out,
breathe
breathe all the way out and breathe
Straight
in.
in. Straight in. Better. See?
Blow out.
That's better, isn't it? That's better. That's not. What the fuck is?
Oh no!
He's got one air hole. He's got one air hole.
What? It went all in your ass.
Did that come out your ass the other bit?
Exactly. It's not behind you.
Have you got one air hole open, you pillock? What the fuck are you doing?
This is.
I'm not going to stop until I see a cloud out of this fucking thing.
You're not holding in 120 watts. Show us that fucking screen. Right, you can't hold that in your lungs. Hit the fucking.
What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to be very big.
Put more juice on it. Have you reduced it?
Ollie, you're not trying your very best, right?
I am, man.
I've
You haven't got 50 juice or anything like that?
Is it still saturated?
Yeah, it's decent. I've just
Where's
whacked
that
it
sign?
just like 2 seconds ago.
All right, fine.
Right, pretend you're snorkeling and that thing is your fucking snorkel and you are going to breathe through it. That's what you need to do now.
Big
Get as much out of it. Suck right in as hard as you can.
Breathe out. It's not a bong.
Where's it going?
Breathe out. It's not a bong.
Right.
You idiot.
No, something's not right with that.
He's not fucking breathing it in. That's what.
Something's going on inside that. I'm guessing by his reaction, that's probably one of those coils is saving red.
Oh shit, man!
No, he's not breathing it in. He's trying to fake it. He's trying to fake it.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Yeah, he's trying to fake inhale it.
You can hear the crackle, and there's no coming out of the vents in the so he is breathing it in. It's got to be a
Like rainbow.
You can do it. You can do it when you're not breathing it in. What?
Just hurt.
He's not hitting it properly. Look here. This is a dripper at 80 watts. Right? If I hold it in, a lot of cloud still comes out. It's not being absorbed, so you're not inhaling it. Watch.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I've just nearly died, and you men are trying to tell me I can fucking breathe in. Are we taking a piss?
Ollie, I'm running at 37 watts. 37 watts, 10 times the cloud you just got. What the fuck is going on?
There you go.
Right. Well, something's
There's
going on.
got to be something wrong in the yard. It's got to be a coil or something.
100
Gotta be.
watts.
I'm not gonna lie, I nearly died. Yeah, that.
There's got to be
Something's not right with what you're doing.
Right, yeah, he's breathing
He's
through his
not
nose.
inhaling it.
He's breathing through his nose. He's not inhaling it. He's just getting spit in his mouth and crying about it. Do we need to stay here all night, or are you going to do it properly?
Let's come back to it. Let's come back to it. Otherwise, we won't be here all night.
Let's buffet. Let's buffet. Well, we're doing a buffet. Oh,
Should I jump in with my buffet? I've got a Vaporesso cube. Sorry, that was just dropped. And in that,
Chuck a
I've
cloud,
got
Scott. Chuck a cloud.
Not on that, I'm not. I got my own little squonky thing that I made, and in that I got some custom monster blueberry, and as always, every day, and in that I've got some Ebbs's mint that he made me, and I'm drinking Carlin because I'm cheap and trashy, and that's me done. I'll pass it over to Michael.
Thank you very much, Scott. Pretty simple, Pure Max. In that I have my Golden Sunset. And then I've just literally ran and got that one, which is a G-Class V2 with a Nightmare V2. And in that, I've got the beautiful King's Crest.
Don Juan.
Beautiful. And I'm just going to fetch myself another can of Heavy Gravity.
nice.
So, who's next? Paul?
Yeah, I've just over squonked to fuck, mate. I got really angry and squeezed my mod. It's not the way to go, is it, really?
No.
Useless little fuckwit.
I think you're just a bad teacher.
Oh yeah, I can't teach someone how to breathe. You either know how to do that or you don't. to be fair about it, I got a swanky swanky.
By the way, Ollie, that was a chalk rubber being thrown across the classroom at your head.
If I cared enough, I'd get even more angry, but I've stopped caring now. It's a fucking.
You know what makes me angry? That fucking font makes me angry.
Do you know what the font thinks? It doesn't care. Monkey.
Shocking.
Sub Monkey, Skyfall, still got gummy fruits in it. Really nice, love it. Todd's rubbing his fucking little hands now. He's been waiting all week for a little fucking jab at me. It's all right, you'll get it. One girl. That's an orange panel, not red. It's not pink. Nice. It's orange. Right. KB2 Evo, some shite I've made in that. For you children.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh
yeah.
Imperia, still on Lime Fizz. Still really enjoying the Lime Fizz. Very, very good shit.
It's good. I've been mostly popping me stratum.
Okay.
That was condescending.
That was condensation.
That was definitely condensation.
Right, I've got a Nigel Moxon's sexy bastard DNA 40.
Do like that.
Dibs on that mod. Can you get rid of it, please?
Can you do me a favour? Get a little white sticker, write the word pugs in it, put it underneath in case you die.
Yeah.
I'll get right on that. I'm gonna still some net tobacco, Latakia shit in there, which I'm running out of and I don't plan to buy anymore, to be quite fucking honest. Another Delro. That's got orange shit on it as well, look.
Oh, look.
It's like you've got all the parts.
I see a theme.
I like red. I can't.
Is that the frozen quiz plastic?
It's orange. It's just on a black mod, so it looks a little bit darker than it is.
Get to the one.
Everybody wants to see it.
Yeah, I want to see the tongue out emoji one.
No, Mark Todd wants to fucking see it. My Rezo has finally arrived. It's only taken nearly 6 months. It's orange.
Tongue out emoji.
That's not orange. That's light red.
It's very orange. It doesn't show bright on here. It's actually like the old Swan fluorescent markers, the bright fucking stupid orange. That's the color it actually is. It just kind of doesn't show that bright.
And you waited 6 months for that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not.
I waited exactly the same length of time. Mine turned up this week. Look.
Yeah, there's the wonderful joke that I knew was coming because I saw the photograph.
Can you polish that like Mark's polished his one? You know, Mark's polished, isn't he? Like this red one. Can you polish that?
I asked the question. And I was heavily advised not to do that. So I'm not going to do that. They're not the cheapest things. Not the cheap things.
No.
At this stage, I think the only way forward really is for Mark Todd to sell me the red one for a really cheap price. I don't want it. I probably won't even use it.
80 quid. 80 quid it was. Look, it's
just
beautiful.
Just for the crap.
80
Mark.
quid.
In fact, Mark, send it me for free. Can you even imagine?
I think you overestimate Mark's will to have you laugh at me massively.
I'm not sure about
that. Well, I'll take bets on it. It's not happening.
Great shot.
Well,
that's nice.
Thanks.
It's not worth the money you pay, but it is nice.
You don't know what I paid.
Yeah,
it took 6 months to get it. It doesn't matter.
All that together, that little kit all together, that setup is more than $1,000.
Not quite, but it's close enough. Shut the fuck up, because everyone can hear you. That's only one setup.
Can you
they don't give a shit. They just laughing at you because it's orange and not red.
I'm talking about the one upstairs in bed.
Oh.
If you talk about this stupid hobby we've got in terms of that one costs that kind of money, and I've just shown you 3 in a similar area.
That's a car.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. It's
Actually,
not good.
it's almost a deposit of a house.
Yeah.
I've got to add. I might add that that's more than my car.
It's at least, it's probably actually, it's about the same amount that Ollie spends on brass in a normal night.
Yeah.
Milk.
Yeah, about that.
That's okay. All of your mods are more expensive. Your battery wrap on your mod is more expensive than my car.
It's not
Yeah,
as much as
yeah,
his
that one.
subscription to his hair pomade.
Pomade. What's pomade?
Pomade.
What's pomade?
I get equal amount of joy out of it though.
Pretty
John.
sure it's pomade.
It's pomade.
I'm pretty sure it's
Pomade.
Pomade.
Pomade. It's pomade.
Do you have marmalade?
Marmalade.
Now we have orange jam.
Good. Who's to go? Who's left to go? Is it Scott or is it Brentington? Have a go.
all right. Pure Max. Inside there's some Serendipity, the Irie vibes.
I've got that.
Irie vibes with a bright orange drip tip. Very nice.
That's not orange. That is light red.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a pure red.
I thought he was trying to pop the coil.
Yeah, I can do.
Ooh.
See? Always this thing because fuck yeah, it just I've dropped it so many times the magnets have come off the doors, so I do need to glue the magnet back in at some stage, but it doesn't matter because it stays there. So yeah, the Vandy Vape Pulse Squonk, very lovely. Asgard Mini on top, PVC acrylic on the top there, PVC coils, and I have. Oh, where did I put the juice?
I make an observation. Your hair is very low tonight.
My hair is very low.
It's very low. It's usually.
Yeah, I took my cap off. It's too fucking hot in here, and I just cut my hair like an hour ago. New moon, solstice, new moon. No fucking clue what the flavors are, but I like this one.
Seriously,
Very
I can't
nice.
remember. I can't remember what any of them are.
No, because you see, it's right over, not written anywhere on the fucking bottle what the flavor is.
Is that the black currant one?
That's the cheesecake one, I think.
It's a caramel cheesecake, that one.
Nice bag though.
Was a nice pump bag.
Yeah, I get the caramel. Yeah,
Still got
it's
the pump
very
bag.
nice. Goes good with my coffee addiction. I am. Thank you very much, Vapor Bunny. Please send the next one. I'll give you the address. Probably this time, just get it on Amazon and have it delivered. I don't want to come to the UK to get that. So,
Brent, that's lasted you about 6 weeks.
it's since Expo.
Yeah, but you've only been drinking it for about 6 weeks, haven't you? It's lasted you a while, to be fair.
No, I opened it a month after Expo. May, June. Yeah, okay, 6 weeks. Longer. Yeah, I'm not a very heavy drinker, so it's, yeah. I'll pass it over to.
Wasn't that whiskey destined for somebody?
Yes, yeah, it was meant to be a gift to me.
Yeah, because I messaged him to say that you got it, and he just sent me this.
Well,
Wow.
whoever was supposed to get it, it's very nice. It's very nice. I am a single malt whiskey drinker, and I'm not really a fan of Bushmills, but now I am. So thank you.
I'm a
Amazing.
massive fan of Mike's cattiness. Anyway, is it me?
Yeah.
All right. Gaia with the Glas V2. In that, I've got some of Harry's red currant and gooseberry. Enjoying that very much. I'm still, kudos. It's still working. The Aspire soap shaped things.
Nice start.
Yeah, with the I think that's the Dead Rabbit V2 in that.
Still got some of them on the shelf at work.
I'm probably using this more than anything else at the minute. because Old Boy is my all day. I fucking love it. After last night's Zoom session, when you're pissed and you grab something off the shelf, does it still work? And you're talking about it, and I did, and it still does. The M57.
Oh, that is
A
rubbish.
flipping device styled lighter. It says.
Wow, look at that.
Chicken dinner.
Rubbish.
Winner, chicken dinner. Still works. Still works with the.
It didn't fucking work last night.
It did work. It does work.
It didn't last night when you picked it up.
Works. Yeah, well, that's because I have
Yeah,
to
it
go
did
in
in the end. You got it working by the
I
end.
had to go in and bend the contacts a little bit, but
Safe then, safe.
yeah, it's working. It's lovely.
Try take
and
that fucker through the airport with you.
It's never going to happen. I'm fipping the fuck out of it, and it's got some plum job in there tonight. Very, very, very nice indeed. Got the stubbies out for a laugh tonight. So I got that stubby, got some Irie vibes in that stubby.
Irie vibes.
And I've got the other stubby with the NRD one-offs, I believe, Paul.
They were only prototypes. They didn't really sell them.
Panels on that stubby with the I got the Mullen in that one, and Sweet Nebs in that one.
Nice.
I've also got the Shintaro as always with some cunt fudge in there tonight. Cunt fudge in the Shintaro.
Cunt fudge.
I got the Seraphim with some Luzu always in there. The Fat Rabbit on the Reaver with some Bombo. Don Juan.
Don Juan.
Don Juan on there.
John McClintock did ask where he could get in the UK. You can't at the minute, John.
Yeah, September.
Not just yet. September.
Hexome with that might be the Arbiter V2. I get mixed up. I think that's the V2. In that I've got the last Graham of my Pugsy's anal seepage. That's the last of it.
The last Graham?
It's a full bottle. What? There was that much concentrate left, and I just filled it up and used it.
I think what he meant to say was, I've got the last Graham.
Oh right.
Yeah.
There was no break in it. It was just I got the last Graham. I was like,
sorry.
It's
I'm
just
trying to do it quickly.
It's affliction. That's all it is. It's like saying helping your Uncle Jack off a horse and helping your Uncle Jack off a horse.
Yeah.
The Steam Crave fucking Hadron thing with the Osiris in that. I've actually got my Nevs will remember it. Nevs might, but I fucking can't. My cereal one. Cereal Steam. My Frosties, essentially. It's actually very nice. It's been steeping for about 3 years. It's lovely. And new this week, a gold bulk.
Ooh. The Goldie looking chain.
£12.
No way.
Thank you, Nick, for that. As soon as he fucking sent it me, you can get that for 12 quid. Boom, got one. So gold. It's the only thing I can think of putting it on, apart from a Mac, maybe.
Oh, God,
it's just. What'd you say?
It's the ugliest fucking thing I've seen.
It's fucking horrible, but the flavour is so impressive in the bulk. I don't agree with what it is. It's faking.
It's not faking. It's a name slap.
Yeah, of course it's a name slap, but it shouldn't be as good as it is. It shouldn't be, but it is. It's just one of those dual coil tanks that got it right. Just did. And in that, Nevs, I've got your peanut butter frosted cookie.
Oh yeah, that's steeped a fucking while as well, isn't it?
Well, exactly. I found it the other day. I thought, I'll have that. I had to put more sweetener in it.
Did you?
Yeah. I think that's because all I'm doing these days is vaping fluid.
I think there was like 1% in that, to be fair.
Really? Christ, it's got about 5.
Yeah, you added a bit more, did you?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I think that's about it, probably. There's more, but they've got loads of these things going about, which are fucking amazing, by the way. If you've not got one, I actually say get one.
Yeah, they do a red one as well, I believe.
You're all fucking comedians, aren't you? You're all advertising shit mods and mocking good ones.
Why would you spend?
Why don't you
spend £1,000?
Do a crash test on one of those, like throw it around a bit and see how durable it is. Because if that thing's any better slightly than the Geek Vape Aegis series, I will get one because I work in construction sometimes and I fuck my mods up. And the Geek Vape Aegis
Brent, all my ages died.
Right,
All of mine died too.
can you headbutt that mud right now? Let's see how hard it is.
This one.
Yeah. See, Nev's it straight in.
That was really hard.
They are strong. They are strong as fuck. If anyone's interested about the bulk, by the way, it was Eastig 1 for $12.99. I think they've only got gold. They've only got gold.
They've only got gold, yeah.
I don't care what color it is as long as it lasts. But
the bulk
it'll
is
never get to me.
a good time.
Yeah, I'll never get to you. Have you got your build mat yet, Beard? No.
No. Check tracking on it. It's still out for delivery.
He's just walking around his house trying to fucking find him, isn't he? He's fucking running off on a fucking lawnmower.
I love my lawnmower.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, good videos. I think we should talk about that channel that you got.
Yeah, the videos are good.
That one video is almost at 7,000 views.
Yeah, but do you know what? It was edited really well.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because I honestly hate fucking editing, and I don't think I know what I'm doing, but like I have the style that I want the video to go in, but I just don't know in the software which buttons and shit to push to make it happen the way I want. I think the way Nebs' editing videos is fucking amazing.
Look, these editing programs these days are pretty easy to follow. Once you get into what they actually do, what they can do, then it's.
Yeah.
I got really frustrated one day because I shit you not. I'm just going to minimize the screen here. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 editing softwares. 3 of them fully paid download, like full versions, like Wondershare, Filmora, whatever.
I find that one the easiest one.
No, CapCut, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this.
CapCut's good.
Yeah, CapCut is good.
I literally searched like editing software fucking for the dumbest cunt in the world, and CapCut came up. So I watched a little tutorial video. I've had my channel for 7 years.
What's
I've
different?
never been able.
What's different about CapCut from Filmora?
I haven't used Filmora. That's why I
now
can't
that
tell
I've
you.
used CapCut,
It looks
Filmora
similar
is
when he showed me.
easier.
It looks similar.
Yeah, now very, very similar. I actually opened Filmora 2 days ago just to check on some things, and it's very similar.
Can we all just play the smallest violin in the world for Vic?
No, I don't care that much.
So why did you have to comment? We don't actually care. But I hope you get well soon, Vic. Fuck off.
Yeah, I hope you don't die now.
Yeah.
If you do want to actually get some views on your channel, Vic, what you should do
actually,
a mukbang while you die.
Or I'm just saying, I'm not saying
that
that.
Korean girl has got I think she's on 3 million views.
Can you imagine if we actually get him in chat while he dies? That'll do our views.
Imagine.
Hey Vic, do you want to come on?
I'm just saying, Vic, if you feel like you're going to die, come on the show because we'll get fucked on the views for that.
Yeah. I mean, if the pain is too much, come on.
Just to point out while this is going on, I just want to point out while this is going on, it wasn't me that said any of this.
Yeah,
it wasn't me.
It wouldn't be a snuff movie, though, would it? It wouldn't be a snuff movie. It'd be more like a Smurf, just spelled different.
Everyone, we know that Vaping Vic is just pulling our leg. He's not even near the size of a baby fucking whale. Maybe a whale fetus. He's just pulling our leg. He's fine. So anyway, yes, I have a different channel. It's called Palmers in Portugal. Thank you for bringing it up. Quite excited about it. Never meant to start it off as anything other than a visual documentary for my children to see how their lives started off in
people
Portugal.
like that. People. Yeah, there is so many. I'm following another one at the minute in the UK of this young couple that bought this big Victorian house that was fucked, but it was massive. And they're doing it day by day. It's fascinating.
I follow quite a few of those, and obviously like the Portugal homesteading people, because there's quite a few actually within an hour from me. I would like to hook up and like share things and expat community, blah blah blah. And then you watch some of those, there's a couple that have bought a chateau in France that they're renovating and blah blah blah. And man, if you look into their life story or whatever, they fucking millionaires.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not. I fucking tell you, I don't even have a car right now because car rental's too fucking expensive. So it's just a documentary for my kids, just to see how their lives started off.
I think the beauty
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt everybody, but Karis wants to show you all the nails.
Oh my word! Those are delicious.
Look at that.
Check those.
Oh, that's sparkly, lovely.
You've been feeding the dog mushy peas, Pugs?
What?
Oh, they're really cool. Really cool.
Oh, what?
Yeah, headbutt him. That's it. Headbutt him.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, moving
Yeah,
on.
what I was saying, Brent, was I know, like you're saying that you know you're not absolutely minted and loaded, and you can just splash huge amounts of cash in it, and I think that's what makes it absolutely
Because it's possible.
honest. It's honest, and it's
Yeah, but people want to watch it because
I'm
that's
physically
actually
doing the work
that's a
myself.
possibility.
Yeah.
If people want to go and live in Portugal, they're nice.
this is what you can do if you put your heart and soul and your mind into it,
Yeah.
and you crack on, and you.
Do you know what the beauty of it all is? That when it's all done, you did that. You're living in a house that you did.
Yeah. And I mean, I do have a history in construction, but it's never been the physical side. I mean, by trade, I'm a plumber, but I've always been in management sort of roles. I started a construction company, and it was all just managing, quoting, collecting materials, dropping labor off, blah, 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 blah. I never physically did. The first bit of tiling I ever did in my life, I did, yeah. But I've watched thousands of square meters, million square meters of tiling go in, and I know when I'm like, I don't like that. Take that tile out and replace it. I know the criticism. Dude, I would, if I was me on a construction site and I was the manager, wait, fuck, does that make sense? Yeah. So I would have fired me 100 times. Also because I only woke up at 11 o'clock the other day. Yeah, it's been challenging. It's been emotional. And obviously
when you know what to do,
yes.
but you don't really want to do it, and you get other people to do it,
Yes.
that's actually pretty shit. We got decorators. Before I was fucking hell, three decades ago, I used to manage a decorating shop and company, and very high class decorators. And I had all the knowledge of decorating, all the knowledge of it anyway. And I can't stand decorating, fucking detest it.
Yeah.
But I know all of it.
Soft fittings.
So we got a decorator in to do the whole stairs and landing because he wants to decorate all stairs and landing. It's literally the worst thing to do. So this guy came in to do it all. I spent every night putting things right and then telling him the next day. And I was like, why don't I just fucking do it myself?
So creating a snag list.
Yeah, and he was like, and he'd come in the next day. Have you redone that? I went, do it right. Do it right.
Yeah. The thing that we struggle with here is, the knowledge of building materials. So if I get into a situation, and I've had it in South Africa, a friend will phone and say, hey, fucking something's wrong at my house. Come around for a barbecue and we'll talk about it. And I know exactly what to do. I can break down a house in my mind just by looking at it in South Africa. And then I get here and I'm like, oh, let's just get this. And I speak to the guys at the hardware store and they're like,
What's
what?
that?
They have no fucking clue. I mean, everything comes in tube form here. Like glues, adhesives, epoxies, everything comes in a tube form. And I'm like, I feel fancy about it. I'm like, wow, that's fucking cool. Normally I just get a bucket and I've got to measure and mix it and so it's easier to build here. Material constraints are pretty good. And then also doing everything ourselves, Laura and myself, the only thing that we've had professionally done was the electric fit out because it needs a certificate, the plumbing fit out, which I'm I've done most of it. I just need somebody to sign off. So I can't do too much because I've got to like give him the feeling like he's done some shit. He's a very cool dude, Pedro. He's amazing. He's actually given us a cottage. He's got a cottage on the coast, and we're probably going to go down next weekend for my birthday, my late birthday, just Laura and myself. But yeah, and the windows and plastering was done by somebody else. But all the drywalling, tiling, all of that stuff.
It's not. It sounds really difficult, and it is.
It's crazy.
But, however,
the
the biggest thing is that people don't want to have a go. Just have a fucking go. Most of it's common sense.
I think that's the part of it that I presume that people are enjoying, is that I'll just go in and do something and then clearly go, oh, that's a fucking problem. That's not working. You know,
you need basic. You need basic. If you've got basic idea of DIY construction, all that kind of shit. If you've got an idea of how things work,
if you know which way to turn a screwdriver, you 80% of the way there.
I'd never made a bar before.
Dude, your bar came out amazing.
Exactly. I've never done that before. Just have a pop.
Yeah. We've gone from talking about ice cubes to painting walls.
Yeah, but we haven't started talking about watching them dry yet.
Another thing is
painting.
I normally, in my construction life, I work off of a plan submitted by an architect or a draftsman, or like to the T. Here, I don't have a plan. I kind of walk in and I go,
the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it.
But in one of my videos, I actually said, see what happens when you don't plan anything. You know,
don't plan it.
It's been thought about a lot, not planned at all.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that does segue. That does segue into the planned riots.
Yes.
Oh,
the Younger Dryas impact theory.
Right, controversial subject because it's big news. Big news. It's even mean that. Oh, do you know? It's fucking annoying because we're not allowed to talk about it.
No,
we're not. However, I think we should be, and it's my strong belief that we shouldn't be silenced by the things that we know is the problem.
Who's told you can't talk about it?
I know, yeah.
No, I'm saying generally public think that they can't talk about it. They cannot.
No, public don't think that. Public think that if they disagree with what the minority...
Narrative.
Well, no, the problem is that we're all suckered into listening to minorities tell us how we should behave, and we're that afraid to contradict it.
It's got a lot to do with that.
Yeah, but it's the same in a lot of walks of life now. You're that scared to say something, and let's be honest about it, most of this shit's common sense. You're that afraid to be sensible for fear of being branded by whichever ism they want to give you, that you keep your mouth shut. Fuck that.
I've heard a lot of isms. New one, the whataboutism is the latest one that I've heard a lot of recently.
I've been hearing a lot about the condescendingisms.
Condescensionism is the new one.
Yeah.
But it's big news at the minute. There's obviously a lot of shit going on in the world that I've made it my business for the last few weeks. My little side hobby has been researching this shit because I find it. I don't know if anybody else is the same, but it's other walks of life and other cultures fascinate me. It fascinates me. I do get fascinated by this completely different belief system. I want to know more about it. So I did when I started looking at it, and it's a massive rabbit hole.
But who decides on the planned riots? Like, yeah, we're gonna have a riot and it's gonna be planned. You
need to. What the first thing you need to do is to stop believing the media. That's the media are all saying it's EDL are going out and spouting. EDL hasn't been alive for 2-3 years. There is no EDL. They're not around anymore. Tommy Robinson now is unbelievably becoming thousands of times more popular than he was 5 years ago. He was, to me, a football hooligan, big fucking gobshite, slightly racist. That's who he was to me 3 years ago or 5 years ago. But then you start watching stuff start watching his documentaries. I still don't like him. I don't like him as a person, but it's almost like he warned us a while ago.
You've Go on, mate. Sorry.
You're pissing into the wind because people are now not just trained to have to accept what they're told. We're forced to bring up generations of people who are that fucking liberal. They don't even question shit.
No.
You tell me I can't say this, I won't say it.
You should question everything. If you're not sure about something, which I wasn't, I was the same as everybody else. But it didn't really. I live in an area where it's not really a problem, so it doesn't bother me. But it still fascinates me. It fascinates me. So you hear these stories, and then you hear about people like him, and all this kind of stuff is happening. And you think, surely not. That can't be right. But then you look into it, and the more you look into it, the more you wish you kind of didn't.
Yeah, but
that's the worst you think.
You got to look at we're being steered by the media without a shadow of a doubt. If you look at the copper that booted that lad in the head, everyone was in fucking uproar because all you saw was him booting.
When you saw that first video, the first thing I saw was, hang on a minute, that's armed response. They don't come out for no reason.
No.
So something must have happened.
Yeah,
and then 3 days later, you're like, there it is.
Sensationalism.
The second thing I said, if those two guys were white chaps, they'd be in prison now. Two policing is very much a real thing.
Listen, forget the race of whoever's involved in it. Forget that. There's two realities that people have got to look at. Right. Was the reaction excessive? Yes, it was. Because if that was Joe Public, that's GBH. Straight away, you kicked a guy when he's on the floor. So, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
Probably ABH.
No, it's GBH, Grievous. It's Grievous.
But
actual.
He previously
Grievous is worse.
He had already assaulted a female officer.
Yeah, but
no.
Wait, hold on. That shows intent.
Yeah, but at this point, you didn't know that.
No,
yes, she did, because she's standing right next to him.
No. I mean,
that was later on in the news.
That was later. The first video that was released was just the guy getting kicked in the head. Which
it looks like she's just standing there going, "Oh my god!" Meantime, she's holding her face because her nose is broken.
The second video came out, and you saw that guy pulverize two women coppers and try and take another male copper from behind before he got saved.
What I'm saying is, it's not GBH on the part of the law enforcement, because there had already been a grievous prior to that. So they're allowed to use any force necessary to subdue them. Yes, go look at your laws.
You still can't kick people in the fucking head when on the floor.
However, you say that, Paul.
I don't think
firstly, that's an airport. Secondly, that is armed response. They are trained to use their feet because they have to.
The first thing that they need to do is make somebody compliant. However,
with their feet.
However they need to do it.
Look, I'm not arguing a fucking toss.
The second option is they use their firearm. I think a kick to the head's less harmful than a firearm.
It is, but to the letter of the law, you can't be doing it. Listen, if I was the guy and I'd seen that go on, I'd have kicked him in the fucking head too. But you're a copper and you got caught the fuck out with it.
I don't think so. I do, and I don't agree with you. I do.
Has the copy on suspended or fired?
Face value, I agree with you. However, that guy was not stopping. That fucker was trying to take everybody out. And those coppers had guns. So if they'd have got hold of one of them, you've got these guys are trained.
If it was a regular constable, it would be against excessive force because they're supposed to be peacekeeping. But when you bring in the artillery boys,
that's armed response. It's armed response.
They do whatever.
Armed response.
James Bonds, bro.
Armed response trained to take people out with their feet because their hands are on their guns.
Yep.
It's all about feet.
Look, I'm not advocating one way or the other. The fact is, if I'd have seen some guy smack the fuck out of a woman, I'd have kicked the fuck out of myself.
I would have not stopped at one kick.
Yeah,
I think we got to also say that 3 kiddies died this week.
Yeah, well, that's but you're going down a rabbit hole again because people then jump on the bandwagon of what group this guy's from, where he's from, why he's done it. The reality is that you get dickheads left and right all over the fucking place.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
it doesn't matter what.
That's the whataboutism again. That's the thing.
I would say that you do get dickheads everywhere all over the place, but
you can't compare it. I mean,
it's only the last 2 or 3 years that this shit started happening.
Yeah, but it isn't to do with religion. It's not to do with race.
No. It was 2 or 3 years ago where it started getting more limelight and started getting more spotlight.
It's mass uncontrolled immigration.
Yeah, but you're categorizing. There are still other dickheads, right? The problem is that
it's not categorized.
Yeah, it is. Right, let me tell you why. The media will report on something that is likely to cause a reaction. Now, any kind of immigration, race, creed, religion is going to get reaction. It's more of a hot topic.
They gravitate towards that, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So if you, let me promise you walk into Manchester tonight and you will see 55 different assaults by 55 different groups that are fucking nationals and it won't be reported on. But because there's somebody foreign or there's somebody of an ethnic group that's a minority, that is what's reported on.
I think it's purely down to the angle of the camera and the sensationalism of media. If the camera was on the opposite side, they wouldn't have such a good story.
Vix just said something that was echoing what I was saying before very well. When I first started looking into this, because I do get fascinated by it, and I did start looking into it, I fell upon Tommy Robinson's documentary that was banned. The one that about the kid that was waterboarded in the schoolyard and the school got closed. Watch that documentary. I implore you to watch that documentary. I don't like the guy. Watch that. I'm not saying you'll think differently about him, but you will definitely feel differently about the corruption at the highest levels that you can think of. However, Vic has just said, I love where is it? He said, I love Jordan Peterson. I'm a big fan of Jordan Peterson. I think he's a fucking legend. So Jordan Peterson did an interview with Tommy Robinson, and he said, "Watch it. It's eye-opening." And I did watch that afterwards because after watching the Tommy Robinson documentary, I've never liked him. I wanted something more credible, and Jordan Peterson to me is absolutely credible. So I wanted to watch that interview, and I did. And yet again, it just watch it. You need to watch it. You all need to watch it.
All you're going to do is scare yourself to death because the bits you see.
I don't worry about things. I don't live in an area where it's a problem, but they do.
Do you not move? Do you not move around? Do other people not move around? The reality is there are dickheads everywhere.
It's definitely a problem.
Dickheads are everywhere.
It's not even. There's like they touched upon in these videos. These guys are releasing videos of talking about their people invading and what they're going to do and what their idea is and how they're going to take over things and what they put in place. And you think that's ridiculous. You can't do things like that until you realize they're already doing it.
Of course they're already doing it, but it goes back to what we were saying at the start. We are trained to allow things to happen and to not question it.
No.
And that isn't the problem of the people telling you to do that. It's the problem of the people accepting it. If everybody, right, so if you look at the vast majority of people accept what they're told, 95%, maybe more, if the quiet ones that don't dare answer this fucking shit could be 40-50% of the fucking country actually turn around and said, oh, get fucked. It's a very different conversation, but those people are too scared to open the fucking mouths or question what they've been told. But you won't change that.
It kind of has already, but it's kind of been noticed, especially with the last election. It's a big shout, that is, because everyone was sick. But even though everyone knows that Labour and Conservative now they're pretty much the same now.
Okay, so one of the first things we did was say we're not going to send people to Rwanda anymore. And then when you hear where the people have come from who might have committed a massive fucking problem recently have come from, then what do you say?
Yeah.
So as a government, we were prepared to send people to an environment that evidently, if we're going to take this whole stupid perception of it's that group, they're like this, they kill kids and shit.
Even now, with us who aren't affiliated to anybody, are still scared of saying it.
I'm not scared of saying fuck all, mate. The problem you've got is that we are being told what to say and what to think and what to believe. The media feed it. Let's be honest. If you were a reporter and that video, for argument's sake, of the coppers at the airport came out, I would not be just showing that video. I'd be going, well, come on, then. Have we got anything else? Where did this start?
Yeah, but it must have already been there. That's my argument. They must have already seen it.
Yeah, because it's
think the
orchestrated. It
problem
was
with-
orchestrated for attention.
Orchestrated.
The
Yeah,
problem
they-
with
they're only going to show you what they want to show for sensationalism. That's
Somebody,
all.
somebody,
they're
somebody
trying to get
leaked that.
clicks and views because you know what? If they come out to show you the true story, the story's over in 3
Yeah, it's
days'
dead.
time. But if they inflame it, they make it a big thing, and they take a biased view of it, then
Yeah, well,
that
that's
runs
gonna
for 3 days. Then
it's
on
gonna
the
against-
fourth day, they issue another video that shows you the contrary. Then another 3 days it runs. Then on the seventh day, they issue an apology for the first video. Oh, we were mistaken.
Oh, yeah, mate, the backpedaling that happened from Manchester Airport was.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're not held liable for the lies that they spread and the sensationalism and the hype
Somebody-
that they create.
Somebody
and
sold
hysteria.
somebody sold that video to Manchester Evening News
Yeah.
3 days after it happened because everyone was like, "Come on, fuck off! Where's the rest of it?" And somebody leaked it to the Manchester Evening News and they put it out, and then everyone was like, "There you go." And then the family, the two brothers that kicked it all off, started saying, "We're really concerned about the policemen that are injured."
So,
all of a sudden, after the video came out,
Fuck
so,
off.
so devil's advocate, right? When the first comment I made was he went too far and he was doing something that he shouldn't do as a copper, right? He went too far. That said, if that guy was then protecting my family, my kids,
I want him to go
right.
all the way.
Kick him right. In fact, get your gun out. Stop kicking him. Fucking shoot him. This is the reality we live in, though. We see one side of a story, and you don't see it in context.
No.
This guy's assaulting people in a fucking airport. How stupid are you that there's an airport and there are policemen with guns and not just fucking pistols? They're carrying around submachine guns in Manchester Airport.
Yep.
How fucking stupid are you that you think you can go assaulting them?
Yeah.
Well, that's
If it was
just
America-
the problem with
If it was
first world
America,
countries.
he's shot. He's dead.
This is the whole theory why woke,
but
the
do
whole
they-
woke,
do they-
woke thing
do they
came
not-
in. Is because there is
Are
no
they not? Are they?
consequence.
I don't.
The worst videos that I
Yeah,
watch that
I don't
drive me
think
the
they are
most
stupid.
insane. Sorry, Scott, your internet is lagging. I'll let you go.
I don't think they're stupid. I think they know exactly what they're fucking doing because they won't get touched because they said that they would riot if they got arrested. So they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And I think the riots now that are happening are people going, fuck this, we've had enough of this. I think that's exactly it's divided the country and it's gonna play out. It's gotta play out.
Well, I
Because
think
people are
that's
fucked
the
off with it.
problem with first world countries is that you believe in people's feelings, and you can have somebody with multi-fucking colored hair that's obese in a traffic stop and telling a police officer, "I don't answer questions." I fucking hate that shit. I was a police officer in South Africa for 2 years. That shit never happens. A policeman pulls you over, you fucking, yes, ma'am, sir. He says, blow into this. You don't look if it's his penis or a fucking breathalyzer. You just blow. You fucking do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you were a Rosa?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So was Wafflam.
I think the thing we're actually saying is, and it's a liberal issue, and we're part of this liberal game, is that we support whatever we've got to support because we're told to do it or we want to look good on the world stage of doing it, whereas the so-called lesser countries don't agree. Well, guess what? The lesser countries have lesser fucking issue with it because they say you can fuck off before you start. Don't fucking try it because you'll get this.
We're soft as shit.
Yeah, but that's the problem, and it will. We've said this a million times on this fucking thing that we do, until everybody stands up and says, "Nah, fuck off."
Everyone's feeling it now. Everybody's feeling it now. You cannot get a doctor's appointment. You can't. You can't get a house. You can't get a mortgage. You can't.
It's the fourth most expensive country in the world to live in,
and yet we have open borders. We are saying, "Come and live here." We are not checking the people that are coming in. Yet we are paying for them to live in hotels all over the country.
Have you know? I'm sure you're aware. We also fund foreign wars, even though we are in massive.
We are throwing money away left, right, and centre because we are a soft fucking country.
No, I think immigration, to be fair, there are countries that are way worse.
To a degree. It's not to be fair. It's to a degree.
Wait. All right. you want to immigrate to a first world country, first and foremost, women and children only. Secondly,
That's not the
when
case,
you
though.
get here, here's a job center. Go find yourself a job. If you're unemployed for more than 2 months, fuck off back.
Do you know?
That's
do you know
kind
the
of
hardest-
greenball.
And no doll for fucking immigrants. You need to. Laura has property in Romania. We needed to do some alterations to the property. We needed to get a new gas bill or whatever. She doesn't even live it. She hasn't lived there in 15 years. She had to back pay her NHS contribution in order to get a gas utility bill set up on her property.
Do you know what's really
So
fucked
if you're
up?
an immigrant, you come in with a deficit of minus 3 years of what you should have paid for NHS, and then you're welcome to it.
It's not. It's worse than that. It's actually way worse than that. If you're an English resident, you fall on bad times. Yeah, say you're a woman, you get pregnant, you've lost your job, you need council housing, you go on a waiting list, you wait 5 years, more probably.
It's mad.
Before you get somewhere, you can wait 5 years to get even a flat in the worst areas. Okay. However, if you come across in a boat, which by the way is about 230 boats per day, comes to the UK, full of 50 people, they have no papers or passports. They come in, they're taken in by our country, and then boarded up in 4-star hotels where everything, including food, is paid for.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not even checked as to what they are. They are straight to the top of the list. If you're English, born and bred, you have to queue. If
And then they start throwing the TVs out the windows of the hotels because their TV back in their country was bigger.
Well, that's the first thing. And then you start looking at. I watched a documentary last night actually about a woman who was asking the questions that people are scared to ask. That was basically her angle. And it was all about. She called it leagues of breaking the law in certain areas, and no one will look at this. And it's nationalities of people breaking these laws in certain areas. They increased in the last 5 years. And it was, when you look at it, it's like this area, which has had a high immigration population, is 30% higher in breaking law, etc. The laws are rape, 400% in the last 5 years up.
Well,
You start to look at things like that and you're like, you can't actually ignore that. You don't know who these people are that are coming in. They're coming in with no passports. You don't know who they are. They've probably got a criminal record of rape and everything else.
Yeah, but that's
Also,
what
it's
one
part
of
of their culture, by the way. It is part of their culture. And they're coming in and they're doing it here. And people's daughters are getting raped in certain areas. And they're not being arrested for it because of the two-tier policing, because they're scared to arrest them for it.
The danger you approach with this argument is this is why the racism card gets shown, because people say definitely you they talk about a group of people, right? And that's the issue. You're talking about a group of people. What you need to actually look at is there are scumbags of all varieties. The reality is that these people come to the UK for an easy ride. They know they're getting a 4-star hotel. These people on the boats, by the way, are paying up to like €10,000 for a fucking place. So they've already got money. They've already got money. They're coming here because they'll get free fucking money. They've already got money.
It's all fighting age. It's fighting age men, and they're coming here. This has become a transitional company. They'll come here, country. They'll come here. They'll take what they can get, and then they will send it back home to their wife and kids.
Why are they spending £10,000 on getting illegally chauffeured, let's say nicely, into England when a fucking flight from Europe is £50 and a visa costs you £80?
Yeah,
because
they can't get it.
Did you know that
fucking criminals or whatever? Like, look, there's really good people on those boats too.
No, there is. The genuine, even in the. We're still scared.
It's just the one or two that just make it power.
These groups of people, they're still good people. They're genuinely coming from war-torn countries that just want to escape and make a new life and integrate and become part of the culture and start a new life. Yes,
I'm an immigrant.
Everybody wants that. That's what we want. That's what we want. However,
The fancy terminology is I'm an expat.
right?
But
Here's
I'm
a
a fucking
percentage.
immigrant. I
This will
came
shock
here.
you,
I
right?
didn't have paperwork. It took me 8 months to sort it out. But I've already fucking started a business here. I've employed people here. I've started building up the community. I've got my kids in local school. I didn't send them to private school. So the money is filtering back into the society. I'm paying my fucking social security. I'm paying taxes. I'm everything. I'm also doing that still in South Africa because my business is there and I can't get away with it. I'm trying. Fucking hell.
Did you actually know that 80 I think it's 83% of the people that do come across illegally or even legally manage to lose their passports between there and here? 83%.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
It's a trick.
John
I
McClintock said
want to
that's
just
the question.
talk on the part of Scott, go.
That's what gets me about the. I completely agree if they're skipping a war-torn country and they're getting persecuted and everything. I 100% understand that they want to get out, but they're traveling through 6 or 7 safe countries to get here.
Yeah, because it's fucking easy.
Because the 6 or 7 other countries don't have the doll.
Yeah,
real quick. Brian Ferguson's just said immigration problems in the US are rampant. Right. So the US have a different issue. They have immigrants coming across illegally and they're out there making their own money and they don't contribute and everything else, all the rest of it. We let people come in and pay the motherfuckers to be here.
Yeah.
They have a better class of life. And when you talk about the hotels they're in, as there was a comment made the other night, I don't know who it was, but there's essentially, they come in and they take over the hotel and it becomes almost a sovereign patch. So UK no longer can fucking come and fuck with this hotel because guess what? It's ours now, right? Even though you're paying for it.
They don't integrate though. They don't integrate with our culture. They don't integrate with our people. They don't integrate with anyone.
This is the problem that we're talking about. Many years ago, I spoke to somebody who was talking to me about people emigrating from a particular country. The ones that were the scumbags, I'll say it, the ones that were the scumbags came here. The ones that wanted to better themselves, believe it or not, went to the States. Because in the States, they could get there somehow easier than we can, because you've got, these third world countries, or whatever they want to classify it as, get a lottery. They get a chance to win a chance to go to America. They make themselves successful. They work hard, they can earn some money and do things. I guess the American dream and all the cliche shit, right?
Yeah.
What we do is entirely different. Just walk on in. We'll give you everything you fucking want.
Well, speaking of giveaways, we have got one. So
yeah. Welcome to the vape show of the Saturday evening. We will get back to it maybe.
We'll get to
I think somebody should also be reading off comments because there's a lot of valid points coming through.
I'm reading it, and it's everyone. Well, it's not unusual because I'm reading the comments of all these videos I'm watching in a minute, and it's all the same. Everybody agrees.
I'll stand to be corrected, but I believe that Sweden has been sending Boeing airplanes full of male immigrants back to fucking wherever's. Like I don't want to say it because then it's racist, but out of Sweden by the airplane full. Like there's a video going around of just all these guys all looking the same, going back to one country, like 250 of them at a time.
Anyway, Mike, let's talk about this giveaway you're doing.
Yes. So I'm going to do a full
evening with Tommy Robinson.
Listen, people watching this have gone from fucking ice cubes to painting to fucking mass racism on a global scale.
No.
Hurry up explaining this giveaway, Mike, because we've got to talk about the Olympic boxing, yeah?
Oh yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah. It's a full
my cock on that one.
It's a full day out on the English Channel on a dinghy. No, sorry.
Isn't that the French Channel with the horse?
We are giving away a year's supply of punch repair kit.
No, I'm going to do a full reviewers box of Serendipity. So that is a one of each of the 400 mils. and then a bottle of the 10ml Nick salts in the winner's choice. So that's either a 10 milligram or a 20 milligram. And then inside there is some flavor description cards and a little brand story, and it's all in a lovely little presentation box. And I'm going to do that as a giveaway.
And
No,
the
Can I
5-star
say
hotel room
something
in a
about
hotel
that?
of your choice.
I want to
All-
say something about that full reviewers box or whatever. It has set an impression in my mind far more than any other vape gear that I've received for free. That Serendipity box, when you talk about vape mail, that's the first thing to think about. It was amazing.
Hang on a minute.
Amazing, amazing.
Oh, whoa. Did it have a Scott Wood?
A Scott Wood Addy stand. You sending a Scott Wood Addy stand to the guy who makes Addy stands?
I didn't get a tube or an Atty stand.
I didn't get an Addy stand. Scott
What do you
doesn't
mean?
love me.
Why didn't you go on?
You tell me, I didn't get no Atty stand and tube.
No,
Why did you?
I got mine in a nice little white box. But anyway, what I was saying is, I was highlighting that is one of the most well-presented vape gifts I've ever received, and I'm very thankful. And I've phoned Mike personally, and I said I'm blown away by this, because everything else, like, I don't want to say it comes in a fucking brown paper bag, but it kind of does.
I'm personally offended by this.
Well, I haven't
it's
been
all about
sent
first
any fluid
impression.
stuff. I had to steal it out of Mike's boot, so I'm just saying.
AJ's disappointed because he didn't talk about the real issues. We have got a video for the end, so we fucking haven't.
There you go. John says, yes, Brent, I was blown away when I got mine too. Absolutely decadent sophistication in a box.
Amazing.
This has gone decidedly decayed since last night.
And the juice is pretty good as well.
It's not bad, is it?
It's pretty nice.
It's not bad.
Anyway,
yes.
It deserves more than it's been given.
I think if Licious didn't exist, Serendipity would be my favorite all-round.
Oh, do you know what? Right,
flavor.
You've got two people here from Fluid.
Yes, but I'm not talking about Fluid now. I'm talking about.
No, you're not. You're talking about it. You know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, well, this week it's my giveaway.
Don't worry. Next week when Fluid does a giveaway, I'll suck your dick too.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you
Thank
will.
you, Brent.
Balls and all.
I've spoken about the ball. You have to shave them. I can't. It gets stuck in my beard.
I'm 53, mate. I've not shaved since I was 26. It's like Bin Laden with a long nose down there.
Why?
What?
I don't need to shave my balls because they drag across the carpet and it just wears the pubes off, so they're totally shiny anyway.
I thought dreadlocks like something you had to form. I didn't realise that it actually happened naturally.
Do you walk around the house like a bumper car?
Yes,
in reverse.
Just kicking them around.
I can curl them up now and put a bungee in them.
Just little static spikes come off them.
Right, timer's starting real fucking fast. This is getting ridiculous.
Right, usual thing. Worst comments, please.
Pick it. Who's picking?
It don't matter. Just quote any of these fucking people.
I've actually got the wheel up. I've got the wheel up. Tell me who needs to go on the wheel.
Go on then. Right.
Ollie.
I've not seen this picture. Whoa. Hang on a minute. Isn't that Coyle? I'm pretty sure that's. Scott's there thinking, well, I would.
Yeah. I'm trying to work out whether she's or not.
BVG says BBC. No, that's fucking Jesus Christ. That's Brent, says Trump's mum. Pugs on a night out, says Birdman. You're not getting on for that. You can fuck off. McClintock, that's fucking raw. Pugs on his last night out with the boys, says Matt Waits. You're not getting on either. You can fuck off. Ollie's next date. What are you going? You can't go on because I can't send it to you. Very funny. Bloody hell. Dino's let himself go, mate. What is going on? What is going on?
Buddy, you can go on. You can go on.
You're definitely on for that. Where are we? Les Battersby after Ollie Cream pied him. There's Nevins. Right, Pugs in Dubai, Mike. Was I that bad in Dubai?
That's not me. It's not that.
No, it's not. I'm just asking. Does Mike go in?
Yes.
Mike
Yeah.
goes in. Mike goes in.
Right, Mike's in. I've just put Mike W.
Scott, fucking hell.
They say you can't smell a picture. And he asks, fluid, what the fuck is? What does that mean? Fuck you. Dino, what the fuck happened to Sharon from EastEnders? Jane Dowd, Olympic boxing gold medalist. Jane, you are definitely in for that. Okay, where are we? The new Labour Party MP for women's rights and equity. Yeah, equality. I'm presuming that was Vic. You going in? I'm pointing in for that myself. John McClintock. I had to read that. I thought it was one word. She, him never came on a dinghy.
Shim.
John McClintock.
Shim.
Yeah. I was like, Shim. Who's Shim?
Shaheem. I think you find it Shaheem.
I identify as hot. AJ, you're in. Not that you need it. Matt Waits, I'm sure I used to work with her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably shagged them up. But Cisco told me, Presto Winnie, I told the wife to cover up a bit, but she wouldn't listen. Presto,
You're sleeping on the couch tonight, my friend.
Presto's in. Barry Jones, Freddie Starr's sister. Barry Jones.
Very good.
Matt Waits, where's the sign-up queue for the women's boxing? Oh, go on then, Matt Waits. You're in. Jesus.
Oh, fucking bird, man.
Can't see if it's a man or a girl with that fat fanny flap. Jesus Christ, straight to the point. You can't go in there. Space Turtle. Axel Rose 2024. Accurate. But it's Turtle. You can get Turtle, can't you? Can you?
Germany,
I can try. I'm
going to put him in. He's going in. Pugs out selling flowers and biscuits. Fuck you, Presto. Dino, my handbag is full of fluid. Fuck you again. I wouldn't smash it, sorry. Yes, you would. Turtle, Trump let it go. Dog. Matt Waits, now that is a scary moment. Oh, not really. Dressed to impress, ready for the BBC job interview.
Oh,
wow.
Poor Hugh.
So I'm going to put Graham in because it's Graham and he's probably still drunk. Oh, Christ, why I can't spell. Graham, you're in. Gecko Jenkins, Quasi Dildo, the smells.
Quasi Dildo, oh my word.
Gecko, you're in. I've woken up with worse. Birdman, don't doubt it. So look at the belly. Nothing grows in that shade. You're already in. John McClintock, ready to go. 46 seconds. Boo! Nutty, is that Hulk Hogan? Brother, I think you might be right. Nutty, you're in.
I think it's more Bulk Hogan.
How did you get a pick of my ex-wife? Just as he calls. Frankie Jazz, double bagger. That is a double bagger. That's definitely a double bagger. Definitely a double bagger.
Mick Jagger's sister.
It's not even a chance I could get. No, I'm pretty sure it's a dude.
Is Frankie Jazz local?
Look at the size of those fucking meat cleavers.
Yeah. Time.
Right, Frankie Jazz is in. Frankie Jazz. RuPaul's Drag Race to the bottom. Totally already in. Where's the belly button? Dino, you're already in. Nicky Maynard. Tommy Robinson's next documentary. Like it. On point. Nicky Maynard, you're in. Nicky Maynard. Pugs on a night out. Will you just all fuck off? Aidan Birch. Wasn't the stripper I was expecting.
That's what happened when you
deserve to be on for that.
From Sheen.
Yeah, you know what? He's not been on before. We'll get him on.
Yeah, stick him on.
Yeah. Aidan, whatever the fuck I just fucking typed.
Birch.
Okay, Brian Ferguson. Imagine walking down the street and hearing, "Come here, sweet cheeks."
Oh,
Brian Ferguson. I'll put you in, but it was my voice that got you in there. Mummy, are you a Russian spy? Space Turtle. BBG, Trump after an hour. Barry Jones, I would rather fight it than fuck it.
Are you in twat chat?
No.
Yeah, he is. He's missing loads.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
I'm in live chat.
Well, you must be lifting your head up and skipping a few then.
Well, because the time I typed it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, because someone's gonna have to start reading them out, aren't they?
well, what have I missed? There's some good ones.
It's not that you're missing, but you're quoting early ones.
No, this is the bottom of my chat.
Did you get where's the
Oh,
belly button?
I would rather fight it than fuck
God,
it. It's
you're
quite low. Bunny, Millie on her way to meet
Your
Connor.
internet shit, even mine's
I'm going to put Bunny in. Is Bunny in?
Yeah, I think Bunny was in.
Yes, she's in. Foot was like, Nevins calls. No, that's Brian. Yeah, that's fine. That's it. That's all of them.
I think we're up to date.
Yeah.
Mm.
Am I behind? Am I behind?
Did you get AJ £5 and the toenails are free?
No, but he's in. Is he in? He's already in.
I think he
What
was,
the fuck
yeah.
is all this toenail obsession? What's going
Yeah,
on?
who the fuck did a video clipping their was it Jay Hayes? With a bag of their toenails.
I don't
no.
know.
Jay Hayes.
I've got. I cut this off my toe last night, and it
Oh
decayed.
no,
within-
it was that fucking Kenny guy.
Yeah, it
The
decayed
thing
within
is-
minutes, and now it's black.
I had a choice between two pictures this evening. There was this one, or there was this one.
Was that one you got?
My balls just retreated into my body. Oh my
I'm pretty sure I've got a vagina.
Why have you got black toenails, Pugs?
I don't know what it was. I cut it off, and then 5 minutes later, it went black and it started crawling across the table on its own.
And then
you
I'd also got the picture of that Ollie sent me of Gabby.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah, but that's yeah. I think that's actually the picture of Millie from Ollie.
Hey, that's somebody's daughter, hey?
Sorry, that's why I didn't put it on, Brent.
You know what? Millie's a looker. I'm sorry, Connie, you're
Yeah,
not getting
but so's that. That's somebody's daughter.
I'm sure that's a
I'm pretty sure that's actually Coyle's daughter. I'm pretty sure.
Spin the wheel.
Anyway,
Did they get the winner get that toenail as well?
I'll put it in the post if I can catch it.
Yeah. So the winner gets a Serendipity care package and Pugs' toenail.
My toenail, which is now black and seems to have a life of its own.
Not for nothing. Why are you keeping a toenail on your desk for 24 hours anyway?
Why would you not? I'm fascinated by it.
Science. Win.
If you cut a toenail off, it goes black within 20 minutes and then starts.
Yeah, you've got to
moving
cut
on its own.
it off, and you've got to leave it. And if it doesn't
Yeah.
move, it's
I'd be
What
going
if you
to
cut it
doctor.
off and then it starts growing into another you?
Well, it's become a pet.
I'm pretty sure that's how The Last of Us started.
Yeah, fungus.
yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
It was also Carry On Screaming.
Have you can you see it? Is it there? Right,
Yes,
let's
it's
do it.
there. It's there.
Have you got music?
We
Yeah,
have.
we can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, well done.
Is it nutty?
It's nutty.
Nutty.
Nothing.
Well done, Nutty. I have genuinely no idea you are.
Nutty, are you there?
Boring story. I actually do know who Nutty is. He used to frequent a fucking vape shop that I was in fucking years and years and years ago. And he used to, when he used to go to vape shops where people actually stood around talking about shit.
I'm sorry, what's
Yeah.
a vape?
Huh?
What's a vape
Wait,
shop?
what? Wait, where? What?
That's what I mean. It's a long old time ago. He was one of those guys that loitered in the vape shop talking shit for hours on end, not
Ready?
buying shit.
Proper vapor.
Huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Well done, Nutty. Nutty,
I-
if you can get a hold of any of us on the show or
Emails
the
at the
email at the bottom there, then Mike is the guy to get hold of. He will send you that lovely box of phenomenal liquid. It will open
Yeah.
your eyes to something special. I'll tell you now.
It's an awesome prize. Awesome prize.
It's an amazing fucking line of liquids. So well done, mate. Congratulations.
Well done, Nutty. Well, we've got two options now. We can either talk about Olympic boxing, or Ollie can try and vape that drop again.
Yeah, I'll vape that thing.
Why don't I vape it while you talk about the boxing?
Because you won't understand either thing that's going on.
All right, I was just trying to be funny. Sorry, guys.
I think it's right.
That went a bit literal over everyone's heads.
To be fair, TBF on that boxing, that girl.
I was joking, by the way.
That girl is a girl and wasn't actually
scientifically proven a female.
Anything.
Yeah, she don't have a willy,
she was, what's the word? What's the word? There's a word for it.
Hermaphrodite.
No, she's not.
No. She was born and she had like more testosterone and she had male genetics to an extent, but she's still a girl. The fact is, we discussed this last night whilst drunk, so I'll do it again. If someone's bigger and stronger than you and punch you in the fucking face, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to hurt. Yeah. That's just what happens. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because just somebody's feelings got hurt, that's all.
Let's be perfectly honest. I mean, her condition, let's call it a condition, or her... No, you can't call it a condition. That's probably...
Her genetic makeup...
Her genetic... Yeah, it's good. Her genetic makeup is probably unfair.
Nah.
Well, guess what? Guess what? Tough shit. If we also said this last night. If you're playing rugby against Jonah Lomu, he's going to run you the fuck over. Tough shit.
Yeah, but
okay, but wait, I've got a question.
Load of testosterone-fueled man against a bigger man.
What? This is a woman against a bigger woman.
You don't see the Adam's apple.
Because and I don't care what people say about this, right? She, fuck me, I'm doing it. She, right? That girl that won has an unfair advantage that she has a quite high percentage of male DNA within her, which makes her stronger than most women. Because whether you like it or not, men are stronger than women.
DNA, or does she have testosterone? It's different.
Men are physically stronger than women. They are.
The only thing that I saw that was the IBF.
Scott,
or
did
whatever,
you wank over it? Did you wank over it, Scott?
I did, yeah. But whatever the boxing federation, I can't remember what the name of the federation was, but they set a limit for testosterone for female boxers, and she failed that in the governing body for the sport.
Fashion.
Right.
And
okay.
But do you know how that person managed to qualify for that round? Do you know what the criteria was? If their passport showed male or female, they were put into the right category, and they'd got female on their passport. So they
this is a different argument. This goes back to, again, if we weren't living in a society where we're enforced to agree with somebody identifying as a man or identifying as a woman, all this bullshit, this wouldn't be a question. The fact of the matter is, this girl who competed against this girl knew she was bigger than her and she was going to hit her fucking hard. She still got in the ring. If you had doubts, don't get in the fucking ring before you start.
She didn't have a choice. She didn't have a choice.
Yes, she did. Don't be there.
But the choice was either don't bother or go in and try. She went in and tried, got two punches, and thought,
I think I'm with Scott on this one. We need to see the tits to tell if it's a woman or not.
Sorry, Turtle's comment is the number one comment tonight.
She looks like Pepe Le Pew.
No, I was disqualified from war because they found German in my DNA.
Right. So these guys that have a good bit of estrogen inside them and have a pair of tits, we should just revoke their man card because they got boobies. Is that what we're saying?
I don't know.
I'm saying that if you're in an unfair advantage because of something that is not normal, which is not normal to have, it's not a normal thing, is it?
Yeah, but then again,
want a girl.
Okay, then your famous British strongman Eddie Hall shouldn't be able to compete because he's got a genetic strain in him that's called the Viking gene.
Is it a vagina?
Hercules gene, isn't it?
No.
He's a big, scary, strong cunt, right? Let me just counter your argument. If you want to talk about
nobody else in the competition has that gene, so he has an unfair advantage.
Well, he doesn't, because he still only won it one time, and he lost plenty.
I don't care. I'm still voting for Down syndrome Olympics outright. That'll be good to watch.
Turtle, you can suck my fucking scrotum.
Somebody kick Brent the fuck out real fast. What I was about to say is, if you are going to take umbrage to this, right, this is much like weight classes of boxing. If you've got a weight class, and I won't single you out, Pugs, at all. If you've got a weight class and you are heavy,
Extra heavy.
you go and fight another super extra heavyweight who's actually 6'8" and can reach you across the ring.
Why?
Because he weighs the same as you, but he's twice as big.
But
He's going to reach you across the fucking room from the other side of the ring, and you're going to say, he had an advantage. He's bigger than me.
But you got in the ring.
Yeah, it's a weight class.
Put it
It's
another
fucking
way, right? Put it another way, right? So the Olympics, they decided that her testosterone level, which is too high for the categorized boxing that she would do in a professional level. So, all right, open the gates up. So now every lady, she is a lady, she's got a uterus, she can be pregnant and have children. Absolutely fine. So that means that she's at an unfair advantage because she's got excess testosterone.
And a massive top.
So everyone else that's boxing in her class can now inject testosterone to get to her level. No, you can't. You can't do that.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. If you are a boxer of male or female variety, some cunts are just bigger and stronger than you are. Fact. I wouldn't. If you're in a fight in a pub, right, and some guy's better than you and hits you fucking harder, guess what? You got beat.
Yeah, but
he's not going to test himself on the way.
Because he had less punts than me.
But she has a condition that makes her that.
Just a minute. How much? Right. She punched this girl in the nose. This girl then quit after 45 seconds. Not for nothing. There are some fucking guys who couldn't punch as hard as half of these women in this contest. So she gets hit and goes, "Oh, I don't like that." The fuck? You are
a mega hard punch by the looks of it. I'm going to be brutal.
Yeah, I was like fucking Tyson.
Well, so fucking what? If you go in ring with Tyson, he broke your nose. You go,
no, honestly,
he could in the ring.
I feel her division in this. I think she was too much of a man to be in that competition.
Okay, let's say your daughter grows up and ends up with too much testosterone and goes into professional fighting. You're going to back her
up? That's not my daughters.
Well, clearly not. But the point is, if it did, you're going to turn around and say, fucking hell, she's a cheating little man-child.
Yeah, I'd say don't go into that fun competition, you massive bloke.
But there's got to be guidelines. There's in any professional sport, there is a guideline that says that you've got
This wasn't even a thing 50 years ago. This was never fucking heard of.
No, and it's because of the woke environment you live in, where everybody's concerned that somebody might be saying.
Honestly, I blame gluten.
Anyway, I was joking. I'd rather see Ollie vape on the drop again.
100%. Yes, Ollie.
That'll do me, and that should do us to close out the show. I think we should have full screen Ollie, and then that will be it.
Fucking right.
I'll just say though, if you're talking about boxing, there is some boxing on tonight. You know, got Terence Crawford. Andy Eminem's performing though.
Stop being a massive woman.
We need full screen and mute. Shut the fuck up.
Mute.
Oh wait. I sent you guys that link tonight, or 3 a.m. for us. Joe Rogan is doing the first live on
Burn the Boats.
Show. Huh?
Burn the Boats.
Yeah, he's doing a live fucking comedy on Netflix. How cool is that?
Victor, can you open a Zoomy, if possible, mate?
If not, then
all right, Ollie, hit that thing.
If you're not
that thing like a 48-year-old woman with 3 kids.
If Vic's not able to put the link in chat, then just write Max come.
Max, right. I'm going to do it for you, Mike. Fucking vape thing, you motherfucker. Get on with it. I'll kick the fuck out. Watch me. You're going to go again.
Oh, Matthew. Good lad, Matthew.
Sorry. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Rip it.
Well, you want to do some karaoke?
120.
Oh.
Vape the mud at 120.
Now then, right? As hard as you can.
Straight into
your lungs. Straight into your lungs. Just breathe hard.
Hop it.
Breathe with me.
Imagine it's Billy.
When you're exhaling, do that.
Blow it out.
I don't understand where it's going. Where's it going?
It's going
some-
in
He's
me
not
lungs.
No, it's
inhaling
not.
it.
It's not.
It is.
There's something wrong with the mod. There's something wrong with it.
No, that's not right. That's not right. It's not
It's
right.
not the mod. You're all making fucking excuses. He's not inhaling the fucking thing. Who do you think you are, Bill Clinton? Vape that fucking mod.
Well, there's no one giving me best here.
Honestly, there's
You're
something
not
wrong with
doing
it.
anything.
I'm telling you, there's something not right.
You're
there.
actually an embarrassment to the
Exhale.
team.
Yeah, shisha.
Inhale, exhale.
Oh, yes, he's done it. He's done it.
Yeah.
Why are you holding it in?
Yeah, but
Why
I did
are you holding it in? Why
Right,
are you holding it
I've got
in?
an idea. This will fix it. This will fix this problem. Put that mod in your mouth and hold your fucking nose.
What?
Inhale,
Yeah, hold your
exhale.
fucking nose and breathe through that mod.
If you inhale it, it's going to go straight into your lungs. Then just exhale it.
Fuck my absolute life.
Blow it out, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
mate,
Yes!
Hey.
But that first one I did, it did go down. I just held it in.
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
go away.
Straight on in. Straight in your lungs. Straight in your lungs. Straight in.
I have. That's
No, you're not. You're still a pod wanker. You're still being a pod wanker.
That's good enough for me.
I'm
Yeah,
not there. I'll see
You're
more.
a liar.
All of it. Right, out.
Quick, blow, out.
Oh, fuck off. I get more close from an empty. I'll settle.
Please stop. Just stop it. It's fucking frustrating.
Honestly, it's really killing my erection.
What more can I do? It's going down.
Actually,
No, you're
vape
not.
lying fuck.
It's
Huff it. Huff it.
eh?
Huff it. You're literally going to breathe like you're gasping for breath. Right, I'll tell you what. Breathe out all the air in your body and hold it. Hold it with no air in your body for as long as you can.
And
Then
blow
hit
it
the
out
button.
as soon as you finish. Don't hold it in your fucking
Right, now
lungs.
suck it into the mod.
While I'm not breathing.
Right,
No.
wait. Stop. Don't confuse him. Breathe out all the air in your body right now. Get that mod ready for when you need to take a breath, you suck all the way through that mod while you're firing it.
And then just exhale.
Quick as fuck. Exhale quick.
Quick.
Oh, look at that.
That's so shit.
You cheating.
know what?
little bastard.
Yeah, hang on a minute. It hasn't dripped on that for about
That's the
fucking
first
2 hours.
time that I actually heard the mod correctly.
No, it's probably dry as
Hello.
fuck.
Well, so that's the way to do it. Well, if that's the way to do it, then that is shit.
Is that dry? Wait. Right. Take the top off. Take the top off. Take the top off the IDA. Pull it off. I want to see the
Oh,
coils.
you
I want to
motherfucker.
see the coils. Take the top off.
Not
Take
your
the top
top.
off the IDA. I
Oh,
want to
top.
see the
Oh my
coils.
God.
I thought you meant take my top off.
No, let me see the coils. Let me see the
Devs,
coils.
please kill this show, bro. Let's just go. I can't. I'm getting anxiety here.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's saturated.
He's trying to cheat and it doesn't work.
Trying to cheat? What am I
Right,
cheating?
that's right. The only thing we've achieved by this is you are actually gay.
Ollie, that was 18 watts. 18 watts. You're at 120.
You've got the few
Hey,
years.
Gecko, I thought that. I thought it was getting a hot coil, but apparently not. Put those to the camera and press it without the cap on. I want to see it. I want to see both coils. No, sideways.
The other side.
Closer.
They're fine.
Hang on, let me turn
Closer and fire.
Like that.
Mike, put him on full screen. I want to see it. Put him on full screen. Put him on full screen.
Okay.
Hang on then.
I mean, nose is
Hey,
running.
Mike, are you on holiday tonight or what?
It's right. Put it to the camera. Press the button.
No issue.
All right, that looks all right.
Yeah, that's good. That.
He's trying to
He's
cheat.
not inhaling it. I just did a video where I inhaled it and I held it in my lungs for a minute and I breathed out still the same amount of smoke or vapor.
I don't think he's trying to cheat. I just don't think he knows how to do it yet. Once you get the hang of it, Ollie, it is a really nice way to vape. You haven't quite got it yet, but if you persevere with it, just turn it down a little bit and just try as it like breathe with it instead of like trying to mouth to lung it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
You
you
just-
need a bit better off restricted single.
Yeah, you've got to just
Scott,
breathe.
nothing
through
makes
it.
sense to Ollie. We said take your top off, and he fucking wanted to take his hoodie off.
Like Space Turtle said, suck it like he does bank account.
Right, Pogs closes out, mate, because
Okay. Well, thank you to our lovely guest tonight, which was nobody. No, we did try. Trying to bring some new people. If you are in the industry, by the way, I'm just going to throw this out there. If you're in the industry and you've got some new stuff that you want to talk about, get in touch because there's
Or maybe some like vape store owners. You know?
Yeah, anyone like that. I mean, we know practically everybody in the industry. They've all been on. So we're
Apart
looking for new
from Pete
people.
and AJ.
Now, Pete and AJ, we'd love to get Pete and AJ on.
They have a business they want to protect from racism and ice cubes.
I think they're scared.
Maybe.
Well, if they look at the way that Ollie just vaped, they're going to think we're a fucking joke.
Apart from Pete and AJ, we'd like to get some new people on. That's why I put that out tonight because there's a lot of people out there that are new in the industry and are still trying to make it in the industry. And it's a very difficult industry to make your name in. So if you want to come in and show us what you got, and it's kind of imperative that you've got A, a sense of humor, and B, you like to drink. That's the only two things.
And talk about ice cubes.
And talk about ice cubes and possibly decorating.
What are you talking about? You can't paint an ice cube; it'll melt.
Yeah, you can. The army used to punish people. The army used to make people paint coal white, and when they painted it all white, they'd send them back and say, paint it black. They used to do that shit for fucking real. That was a punishment talking about ice cubes.
This is Paul, who is our resident Nazi, so you can't...
Sure. I'm the racist guy.
It's a different army. It's a different army. Thank you, Anyway, thank you, everybody, tonight in chat for your contributions to the competition. As ever, that was fucking great tonight, actually. There was some amazing comments in that competition tonight, and they're brilliant. Excellent. This show would not be what it was if it wasn't for you lot. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'm actually drunk. Can you tell?
Yeah, we can tell. Yeah, this goodbye is taking about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about dementia.
You just think, fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking roll with it.
I think Ollie's thinking right now. He's like, "Fuck! I gave up my Saturday."
But it does give me the opportunity to say thank you to all of the sponsors.
Mike.
Usually, our sponsors, we love our sponsors. We have the best sponsors in any vape panel show on YouTube. And we are very proud of having them, and we love having them. And tonight it was Mike tonight, so thank you, Mike, for giving the prize tonight.
Pleasure.
What?
Just speaking of sponsors, SX Mini, Freemax Pro
Max,
Pure Max.
That's what I said. Ollie calls it the Freemax. Maybe that's why we're not getting it.
Probably.
I guess nothing.
Pure Max Pro. This is the original, very first Pure Max that I received. The second one that I got two as samples. I gave to my builder, who's using it now religiously. This is my first one. I don't know why people are melting them and putting liquid in them and fucking them up. This is my very first one. And it has leaked with the first generation pods. Second generation doesn't leak as much. And I believe the new pods are even much better. But I don't have the Pro. Just saying.
It's a very, very good pod device. It's an amazing pod device. It's a great pod device.
No, and even Grim Green, I was watching the other night, he was doing a pod off kind of thing. And I think this was his number 3. Not in order. When he was saying, I'm gonna go with the pods, I'm using this, and he went the Pure Max was one that he said he doesn't put down. So big ups. Grim Green doesn't give love for anything easily.
He knows his pod systems, and is by far the best flavor of any pod kit out there.
No, it is 100%, yeah.
So and we love the fact that they're a sponsor of the show. So we all use them, and they are an amazing podcast.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my delivery of said devices, so I'm not giving
Ali,
them
I'll
all
take that pink one, bro. I'd
until they turn up. I don't think there's so many pink ones, to be honest.
I'll take a pink one. I think the pink's cool because the problem with the black one is you put it down on your desk and it fucking disappears. That's why I put it.
I've lost about 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks everyone for joining us. I'm going to kill this.
Bye-bye now.
You're going to
do anyway. Okay, right, fine. Thank you everyone. Blah blah blah, etc. And thank you.
Like, share, subscribe, follow.
But by no means.
Join our Patreon page.
Thank you. No wait. Thank you to my fellow absolute debaucherous wankers that I do this show with every single week. They make this show what it is, and we'll keep doing it as long as you keep watching it. So next week, please join us in the after show. By the way, there is a link in chat. We're going to be up for at least 9 minutes 14 seconds, and apart from that, we'll be here next week, same time, same place. So please tune in again. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Good night.
Carry on my wayward son.